The Force is with me. It surrounds me. It brings me peace.
Have you come to protect us? That's what you do, isn't it? You protect the Republic.
It stops me from screaming at the top of my lungs like a criffing Balthorn.
You protect the Republic. Are we in the Republic? Will you protect us? What are you doing? Why have you got your eyes closed?
I need to concentrate.
Why? Why are you doing magic? I would like to see some magic.
Will you show? So they're already pulling a Jar Jar.
Well, this isn't even a Jar Jar. This is Navi the fairy from Ocarina of Time.
It's like they combined the two, really. I think you need to work on your lateral sweep, my Padawan.
Sorry about the tree, Master Skier.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
What the fuck was with that line? Okay, sorry about the tree, Master. No, you're not. No, I'm not. What? What was the point of... What? What a pointless line. What? Okay.
Oh, no.
That's weirdly clunky, but I've heard worse.
Kakaki, you must help him.
Oh, she's kind of fallen, you idiot.
I can't.
You're the one with wings.
I can't. He's already gone.
That's very Jedi of you.
I'm sorry, Kenry. Truly, I am. Wait, how did she jump out? Oh, so she actually just flew it so she could get in front of them or behind them, but not as far behind them?
Yeah, it looks like they skipped the panel of her getting out.
Oh, my head.
Because you go from hovering and flying to being on the ground, running. Bit confusing.
Jacob Kennedy says, "Newsflash to the story group of absolute idiots. Nothing can survive in space. Space fantasy or not, it is impossible that when someone sees it, they laugh." Well,
to be fair though, I will have to play devil's advocate here. In the original trilogy, there was that worm in the asteroid.
that is exactly what I was going to go to. There was the worm in the asteroid.
I'm not going to piss down their neck for the bugs being able to fly in space. Like, we already got the space worm, so.
Terms of space, sure, but fly in space. How are the wings going to flap?
Now that is where the argument I can't argue that and agree that that's kind of the bullshit. Like, what does the wings do? Well, how's that propel them?
Will I ever be ready? Same answer, but I'm gonna try. After all, Skier believed in me. That's why he took me to Sharudin. He knew what would happen. The Zimpi, the Ridati. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's what really fucks up this entire comic. Because really think about it. Huh?
He knew it was gonna happen.
They deliberately set this up, put entire cities in danger just to test this one Padawan.
Caven Scott, you don't disappoint with your shitty writing. My God, it fits though. It fits. It really does. And the Attack of the Necrons with the whole adult character being completely useless until all of a sudden he saves the kids last minute when they could have died if he had grown a pair of balls. If he hadn't grown a pair of balls in time. What do you know? Same last minute stupidity here. My fucking God.
I mean, it's even worse here because the Jedi are supposed to be peacekeepers and are supposed to protect the innocent, and here they are, directly and deliberately endangering thousands of lives, entire cities, an entire planet, just to test their Padawan.
The Jedi must really hate those fuckers.
I mean, I can't entirely blame them.
Like, those annoying shits, yeah, that's worthy of a sacrifice. If she fucks up, we win. They're all dead. If she gets it right, we win. We get a new Jedi, apparently. It's a win-win scenario. Listen, the Jedi are supposed to be peacekeepers and guardians of the galaxy and protect the innocent. That's the most dumb shit. Like, I figured this was gonna be it, like, halfway through. I'm not gonna lie. I figured, like, oh, he knew, he's letting her do all this. He's not helping, so that tells me Master planned this. But I really didn't want to believe that they were gonna pull this stupid shit, because it completely spits in the face of what is fucking Jedi supposed to be. But okay, yeah, let's roll with that.
Seeker says High Republic Jedi equals Old Republic Sith. Yes. Earfar says sounds more like Sith than Jedi. Yes. Jacob Kennedy, Disney canon is fucked up beyond hope. Yes.
Yep.
Loki
Yes.
Killer says lol. Cosmo Sturges, weren't the Jedi supposed to be better than in the sequels? Yes.
In prequels.
Or in the prequels, yes. That too. Dragonus Wolflord says the Sith are smarter. Yes.
Correction. The Sith were more honest.
That too.
At least they were like, fuck planets, just to test this weapon. We're cool. But the Jedi were like, oh no, we're the peacekeepers. We're here to protect you. Now let me just to test this one Jedi.
This one moment
destroy an entire.
This
setting.
one moment makes the Sith look like the good guys in the lore. By comparison.
Honestly, this is retarded.
I mean, Determined GP says, so the Jedi are Fallout's Volt Tech in this book. Yes. Gabriel says, no wonder Anakin killed the younglings. If they put thousands of people in danger to test each one of them, well, that was the right call. What? No lies.
Now it's clear. When he turned to the dark side and killed those younglings, he was saving thousands of lives per youngling dead.
Coruscant
kills one youngling, 10,000 lives saved. Kills two youngling, 20,000 lives saved.
Coruscant's version of The Guardian would write an article about it saying, Anakin Skywalker's killed countless younglings, and that's a good thing.
I can see that too.
Optimus Jedi says, Varp this crimp. Jacob Kennedy says, Order 66 was justified.
It feels it now.
Yeah, it really does. Optimus Jedi says...
they did it. They justified the Emperor. Palpatine did nothing wrong. It's true.
It's true. That's the worst part.
Oh, God.
Dragonus Wolford says, the Sith were always honest. Brutally honest. You can always make it in the Sith Empire if you're able to fight. They only help the strong. Optimus Jedi says Palpatine. Oh, God. Palpatine did nothing wrong is now going to be my new motto when it comes to Disney Star Wars canon.
Yeah, and the thing is, the most ironic part is, on the next page, it ends with, for the light in life.
Yeah!
For the light in life.
Yeah!
For the light and life. Apparently life doesn't mean that much to you, because you sacrificed the entire, granted, annoying population of midget fairies.
I mean, we know at least some of them died.
One Padawan.
We know at least some of them died, too.
Had to have.
We know because one of them got eaten, and the
Jedi was the guardian and the guardian of the Jedi was like, leave him, he's dead.
Exactly.
That's nice.
Seeker says, now let's see if they make High Republic Sith ineffective Saturday morning cartoon villains. Of course they will.
Probably.
But ironically, there's nothing the Sith could do at this point that would make them the bigger villains in comparison to the Jedi in this story. There is not a single thing they could do.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Jacob Kennedy says, these jackasses made Order 66 good. Palpatine did nothing wrong.
Sorry, I just turned the page. Talk about channeling the viewer's reaction.
But that's fine. The Force is with me. I am one with the Force. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, God. Right away. First thing she does as a Jedi Knight.
Oh, God. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Way to maintain the grandiose that is the Jedi Order. Way to just nail it.
I mean, to be fair, the Jedi have just ousted themselves as being worse than the Sith. So...
Padawan,
First thing she does as a Jedi disrespects the Jedi Order. Luke would not have done something like this. Anakin would not have done something like this. He had more respect for the Jedi. Even when he hated the Jedi and turned to the dark side, he had more respect for them than this.
Than saying blah, blah, blah.
You too. May the Force, Seriously? Seriously?
Just moving on. I'm not even gonna. This is stupid. First the blah blah blah. Now the may the Force be. They're just trying to make her unique, but they're making her just come off as like she doesn't care.
That's God. All right. What on earth are they doing?
I have to get better at saying that. What?
Yeah. have to
What's
get better
so hard
at
about saying that?
It's literally words.
May the force be with you. Well, what's difficult about that?
And by the way, to whoever was commenting about the eye irritant, next line. I didn't expect the smoke to be so thick, or to sting this much, like falling into a wasp swarm hive.
Well, then here's an idea. Put on a full-blown gas mask, not that little
You
fucking...
moron! Gee, this chemical seems to be burning my eyes. I hope it doesn't actually damage them.
It would be a crazy idea to go full World War I and just pull out a actual fucking gas mask. Nah, we gotta do this fancy over-the-mouth shit. None. A Nihil was left for dead, abandoned by his comrades. These animals have no honor. Master Skier, we must never demonize our enemies, no matter what atrocities they have committed in the past. Correction. You guys demonize the hell out of the Sith.
Yep.
Like, what's this bullshit of, oh, we must not demonize our enemies? Excusez-moi? You Jedi are professionals at this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fool. Tarek isn't the one who butchered a Nihil in cold blood, or who lost Sarat within minutes of making planetfall. Like you've never made a mistake. What? This isn't about me, it's about finding out what's happening on the Force-forsaken rock.
I love how they're showing Jedi just bickering like that's...
Bickering,
wrong.
and he just slammed another Jedi Knight who's clearly in distress into a wall. Was that a wall? Side of the ship? Bulkhead? Whatever.
We'll say actually the floor, but yeah.
I gotta say, these comics are making me, go, you know what? Emperor Palpatine, you had the right call. You had the right call. Here's a pat on the back. Here's a Man of the Year award. You got this. You did the universe fucking oh my god. This comic is not doing them any PR favors.
No, it's not. It's not supposed to be like this. I'm a Jedi Knight. I'm supposed to help. I'm supposed to know what to do. Yes, you are. That's why it was supposed to be so difficult for you to become a Jedi Knight.
Supposed to, being the operative word.
Admittedly, the actual trial they gave you was absolute garbage and made no sense from a Jedi perspective, but still, it's supposed to... The trials are supposed to weed idiots like this out.
Wow, that sword is amazing!
It's called the Saber, and it could have cut you in two. Never sneak up on a Jedi, kid.
Basically, she's admitting that if she didn't pay not close enough attention, she would have murdered a child.
Yep.
But don't worry there, lady. You're not the first Jedi who's considered to slaughter children.
Also, yeah, that's true. Also, would this count as technically her threatening a kid as well? I have to wonder. I mean, you could argue
kind
no.
of? It's more of a warning.
Yeah, it is kind of more of a warning.
She's not like saying, I'm going to kill you if you do that again. It's more like, I could have if I... didn't pay attention. The thing is, Jedi are supposed to have really good reflexes as well. And they're also supposed to sense, basically I'd equate it to spider sense. They have a sense of what's dangerous and what's not.
Yeah.
So if that's a real kid, if she sensed danger, that would be a sign that that's not a kid in a force apparition, perhaps. Mm-hmm. If she didn't sense danger, she should have automatically understood that what was rustling was either an animal, which, granted, could be a threat, depending on the circumstances, or was, in this case, a person who was just observing her.
Yeah.
Either way, Jedi have a way of sensing what's a danger and what's not. So she shouldn't have reacted with emotion there. She should have reacted with, let me carefully sense the sense the area and see if I detect any malice in the Force. That there would be a disturbance of it. Unless she's facing a Sith, which they can camouflage that. Chris here. How are things at home, Estella?
Business as usual. If taking receipt of a decomposing Hutt is usual. Which it isn't, by the way. Not in the slightest. The writing.
Was that supposed to be funny?
Yes, it was. Grandmaster Larue was most perturbed when I told him you had requested an autopsy.
You informed the council. Of course you did.
Marshal?
Thank you, Master Maru. I'll contact Larue myself in the meantime. Wait. So she didn't want the council to know?
Apparently not. I don't know.
The council dare to tell me what to do. It's like, well, yeah, you're marshal, but you're not like queen.
Also, more
you're not like supreme authority. Like,
also more bickering from the Jedi. Just want to point out.
This comic out of this series so far, we're only 3 issues in, mind you, makes them look so disorganized, and also makes them seem very confrontational. Like they really don't get along. Mm-hmm. And and these are masters. If it was Padawans and their masters, I could see it. Because Padawans, they're still learning. They're still absorbing the ways Jedi operate. But masters are bickering with masters. They're getting angry. They're getting aggressive. They're conflicting so much. This is not how Jedi operate at all. These guys are shown to be habitual children that feel like they were just artificially given the ranks that they have, and they don't really come off as people who know anything about the doctrines in which they are supposed to be operating within the Jedi.
Thanks. Could you hold on? Could you hold this?
What?
Yep.
Hey, random kid I just met today, an hour ago. Hold this lightsaber, this Jedi's weapon. You know, you're cool. Just hold this. You'll be fine. What? First of all, the Jedi's blade, the lightsaber, is a very dangerous weapon. Mm-hmm. It's more safe to ask the kid to hold a literal fucking torch, okay? It's more safe to do that than to give him an ignited lightsaber. Mm-hmm. This kid just gets it too close to his face. He could singe off hairs. This kid drops it. He could lop off his arm or cut himself in half if it's still ignited. Oh my god. This is painful.
There's no way she couldn't have just propped it up.
This is so fucking painful.
There's no way she could have just propped it up with the button held down or something on the scenery.
Why? Like this, I'm trying to fully comprehend like the stupidity of the writers. Like, do they want the main character to be just dumb ass? Like dumb ass. This is not naivete. This is stupidity. Jedi are trained the moment they get a practice saber. That this is a weapon that can kill a person with little effort if they have no weapons of their own. This thing cuts through fucking thick-ass metal bulkheads like butter. What the absolute fuck are you doing?
You got the line.
I do gotta say, before I saw that bottom line with the saber bursting through the roof, that kind of looks like a cutaway with like the monsters is doing the deed to her, and the tentacles are right by her mouth in the front. Just saying, that's a porn setup right there.
Especially just with saying. Thud in the background.
Just saying, before I scrolled down to that last panel, I'm like, okay, what are they playing? What are they playing?
I think we know what kind of anime the writer likes.
Uh-huh.
It's not my fault that the comic is written this way and the art is depicted this way. But my god, am I gonna go along and have fun with this?
Oh god.
Blah blah. Sector 17, nothing remarkable. Sector 18, nothing remarkable. Sector 19, nothing. Hold up.
Yeah, What?
Oh god.
Okay. Hold on. You had to look on your sensors to go, nah, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Giant void of it looks like meteors and shit. How did that not show up on all your sensors? Even just like a smidge. Like, what?
That's a good question.
Oh my god, what did they do to Yoda?
Yoda is having a very lowbrow moment.
The way they drew him. Like, hold on, how did the other one draw Yoda?
Better than this. I'm pretty sure. Padawans, prepare yourselves.
Oh no, it says Padawan Academic Cruiser. Hurry, get all the nearby planets evacuated. If one of them is tested to become a Jedi, you could destroy the system. Entire civilizations are at risk. But we were just supposed to be traveling the galaxy, learning about being Jedi. Not actually going into world-ending type disasters to help thousands of people.
Well, that's just your typical initiation with the Jedi these days.
What? Okay, there's 2 layers. Like, there's that one, definitely, with the previous comic. But then, if you just look at it on its own, she just said we're supposed to be traveling, learning about being Jedi, not going to world-ending type disasters to help thousands of people. So they're mutually exclusive now, are they?
Apparently.
They're not. Apparently, they're not one and the same.
I just need to hold back the debris.
Wait, she's force sensitive?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They did mention that earlier. Yeah. Wait, is she strong enough to do that though?
No, you're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be. Remember when Luke struggled to lift an X-Wing out of the water, and he had training from Yoda? She's had absolutely 0 training at this point. She has had absolutely 0 training. Fabio Scarzi says, I just got here, what did I miss? Well, I would say something, but that's kind of an overstatement. You haven't missed much. Although now we've discovered that a person with absolutely 0 training in the ways of the Force can lift up an entire asteroid. Alfaria says maybe she's just slowing it down. Even still, it's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Because, remember, Luke struggled with an X-Wing. This is an asteroid. Of assistance, might I be?
Still can't get over the terrible way they draw Yoda in these.
Yeah, what's wrong with his face?
And as we pointed out in the first issue, he looked like it was straight up a meme face of Yoda.
I mean,
like, quite literally, like somebody took like an actor's face and then just buckets of blood has arrived on the scene.
That's a thing a Jedi would say.
And
oh God, what?
He's even growling in the first. like, what are you, a fucking dog? Who gave you a lightsaber and called you a Jedi?
Did
also,
someone...
look, he's spitting. Like, what are you, a world eater? Like, I bucket of blood has arrived on the scene. Gonna kill everybody. And Yoda just like elbows him and goes, "Hey, we're supposed to pretend to be the good guys, and this one defends the young heretic rebel. We will leave him to the chaos." Oh my God! What? What?
They legitimately mistook this for Warhammer 40k. They legitimately mistook this for Warhammer 40k.
Heretic, rebel, chaos. Are you fucking kidding me?
They legitimately... How on earth do you confuse Star Wars for Warhammer 40k?
I want to think that was just a reference line for some reason, trying to relate the two, but it feels like they just copy and pasted a line from a 40k comic there. Like, what the hell? That's so stupid.
Maybe that was the problem. Maybe someone accidentally flipped the lines between this and Marnius Cringegar. Maybe that's the problem.
Maybe.
Also, my God, look at what they did to Yoda's face.
They really can't draw him with any kind of consistency here. He looks so fucking evil and angry. Actually, they kind of all do. But now I think about it. Yeah, the big blue guy is like, ah! And Yoda's just... Hey, look at all the bodies, damn.
Yep.
No mercy, eh? Master Yoda, I'm not a fighting Jedi. What? Hold. No, I'm duplicating this tab so I can go back to the page. I think they legitimately forgot he fucking said this. Okay, on page fucking 4, and I quote, "Buckets of blood has arrived on the scene." And I quote, with him raging with his lightsaber on, spitting as he yells it like a fucking mongrel. And to this page, Master Yoda, I'm not a fighting Jedi. I'm a healer. Fuck you.
Don't worry, my lightsaber will heal you for negative damage.
It's like they're quite literally writing this panel to panel. There's no way that this was all pre-written out and somebody looked it over and pointed out the flaws. No, this was first draft, writing as they drew the panels. This is complete garbage. And find that Jedi.
I will find him, sir, I promise. Where are you?
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I really need to word this out. Okay, so he's told by the big man, find the Jedi. This new kid who's now going to prove himself useful. And the kid volunteers, okay, I will find him, sir. I promise. And then immediately turns around and goes, as Peekaboo, where are you? What? What? It's like, I'll find him. Hey, where are you? Tell me where you are. I want to know. What? What? Okay. I'm done questioning this. If I continue, my brain's not gonna work anymore.
For light and life.
Fuck. For light and life. Literally right below, she blasted a guy's fucking part of his helmet off and probably scorched his face. They're currently slaughtering a large contingent of these pirates.
For light and life.
There's even a guy yelling, "Ah! Light and life! Ah, I'm gonna see my face! Light and life! Oh, I'm gonna see my face! Put me out of my misery!" Decapitates his ass. Okay, immediately. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, why is the Spider Cruiser an air and ground transport?
What? Are you fucking... What? Oh, okay.
It's an air and ground transport, it says. Why? And it's supposed to be a spaceship. Why? I don't know.
Pray tell, in what universe is a spider-designed ship that large practical?
And a universe where it is also hyperspace capable.
Don't get me wrong. I admit fully that in Star Wars there are some impractical as shit vehicles.
But this one takes the cake. Yeah.
This is ridiculous. It also really comes off like somebody sat down with an artist and just said, I want you to make the most evil-looking ship. And stereotypically so. Most evil-looking ship you possibly can. Oof. I hate fighting.
Looks like buckets of blood might be the hand.
Yeah, they're taking the fucking piss at this point. They're aware of how dumb this shit is. I got nothing. I honestly got nothing. Okay, let's keep moving. Thanks for coming through for me, kids. That was a tight one.
We did it together, but Master Buck, we were wondering...
If you hate fighting so much, why do you call yourself buckets of blood? Because I'm a healer. I help keep the blood within the body, not take it out. What?
That makes no sense. Even the two Padawans there that they drew are in a look of, I can't believe it's that stupid.
Buckets of blood to save lives.
Why?
I almost would prefer it if they didn't even confront it and just let it lie. At least it would be funnier. The explanation is there isn't one. It's not next. I got nothing. The writing is just it's not writing. It's something. There's words on a page for sure, but it's not writing. Now that I think about it, Yoda actually just abandoned the kid.
Yep.
And now that I think about it, he genuinely just ditched him. You're Master Yoda. That kid probably is susceptible to force, persuasion. You couldn't have knocked him out and used your abilities to get him off the fucking ship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just left him in the hands of a group that are going to brainwash him.
Yep.
You're Master fucking Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
And you let that happen.
Yep. Well fed your crew is, Young Zeen.
Wait, are they implying he just ate the guy?
Go ahead and read the line.
He ate a Nihil?
Only some fingers, I believe. An arm, perhaps. But Zeen, return to the Starlight with us. Immediately you must.
I'm sorry, I'm taken aback. What?
So that little creature managed to eat an entire arm. I'm calling BS on that. How about you?
You're... Oh god, this is so terrible. You're telling me that midget little pig bat ate a fucking bandit's arm, and first of all, Yoda let it happen. Okay, that's not entirely out of the realm of possibility.
For light and life.
But I can't. What about Krix? Why didn't you save him? What do you know? I have the same question. What's his answer?
only those who wish to be rescued we are able to save.
Bullshit!
Yes, exactly.
Bullshit! You green, lazy motherfucker imitation of Yoda.
You do not.
Bullshit!
Alright, allow me to explain why by doing an impersonation. You do not want to set off an alarm. You want to get off of this spaceship. Right then and there, that's all it took.
Yeah, the kid didn't come off at all as particularly strong-willed, considering a pirate who just essentially kidnapped him and his village leader. I don't even know how, just convinced him to join the fucking crew some way, somehow. So if he's that weak-willed that someone not even using persuasion could tell him what to do.
Even after she sent a Jedi to sabotage us with that creature, half my crew is in the medical bay because of them.
Wait,
who is that?
Whoa. Yeah, actually, no, you cover this because you're the one who noticed it before I did.
How the hell did it manage to eat that much that half of the crew is in medical bay? That is 10 people. 10 people that it somehow managed to gnaw on.
And Yoda, what did Yoda say when they asked him? Like,
fingers and an arm, perhaps. Ow!
Maimed more than that.
Why?
I don't know if they're trying to be funny there or what, but it's so stupid. Okay. Also, I just want to take a second. Can we go to the middle? You know the one where she says I've lived so many places? Look at that guy's face.
They gave him an NPC face too.
They really did not give a fuck.
How the hell do we keep getting NPC faces in Star Wars?
Self-awareness.
They gave it to Rey Palpatine.
Subconscious self-awareness.
And now they're giving it to this guy too. I believe our quarantine measures are about to be tested to the limits.
Ba-dum-tsh.
So why on earth is he in a biohazard suit, but not the two Padawan?
Because it's the Jedi of the High Republic and they're not very smart. Or consistent. Feed. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
This is exactly... Yeah, that is pretty much exactly what I thought when I first saw this. Taking life is always the last resort for a Jedi.
Right. That's entirely what these sets of comics have told us. Do you remember what we covered last week for the High Republic stuff?
Buckets of blood has arrived on the scene.
Yeah, and all the poor bastards they murdered there. They didn't really try diplomacy with much of them. So
Nihil exists, Jedi. Peace was never an option. Rejoice, wretched creatures. Your planet is now property of the glorious Hutt cartel.
Where do I even begin?
Remember when Luke single-handedly destroyed a Hutt cartel?
Yeah. The Hutts aren't... Okay. Okay. Alright, so the Hutts they don't work they've never worked like this. The Hutts as we've seen them in the original trilogy and in the prequels and in the Clone Wars cartoon and in every EU book have been consistent. They've always operated the same way. They aren't planet conquerors. They're businessmen. Mm-hmm. That's how they see themselves. Yeah, they are running illegal business. They are running illegal stuff, and they do have their own currencies they work with, and they are very much a cartel. But they're underhanded, they're not overhanded. They don't conquer worlds. They don't show up with a military force and wipe out all dissenters. If they show up at all, it's because they've already bought and paid for the place. The local government will still pretend to be in control, and the Hutts will let them. But they'll just arrive, pretend they're setting up a business venture, and then they'll never leave. That's how they work. They're very much based off of A, cartels, and B, mafia. They don't have these open wars. They're not their own actual soldiers and military.
Or I thought I knew you better than anyone else. I was wrong. So wrong. So yeah, he responds, and now they can track his ship. Nice one.
And I know it hurts you, but it's amazing to allow myself to actually feel the Force flow through me instead of trying to pretend it's not there. I mean, the truth is, I've also never felt more at home in myself.
Wait, is this her responding to him again?
It might be.
Wait, if so, why are you... The first thing she should have said to him is, hey, you did know me well. I just had the Force, but I hid it. I didn't, like, practice it or some shit. Like, even though, you know, that's hard to believe with her, like, Mary Sue ability to fucking stop a falling meteorite. But, or stopping giant falling debris. But, that aside, the first thing you tell him is like, oh, I'm so happy engaging in this life we were taught all along was total shit. What? Like, the man literally just expressed to you, well, the boy just expressed to you in triplicate that he is mad at you, upset with you, that you seemingly lied to him, and your response is to basically ignore that statement and just go on about how awesome it is to live amongst the Jedi.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Do you like the level of like I can't process the stupidity here. Like, how dense are you, you little shit? Like, the kid just told you, hey, I'm fucking pissed at you because you lied to me. And instead of reassuring him, no, I didn't lie to you. Let me explain. No, you're just like, oh, you know, this is so awesome. All these people we were taught since we were children to think are evil. Nah, they're great. What? Two pages.
This feels like a good let the hate flow through you moment here.
How do you do this badly in 2 goddamn pages? That's a fucking miracle.
You work for the comic books industry, apparently.
Stop the match! We have discovered a hollow projector with a direct connection to the starlight! There is a traitor among us! Whoa!
I fucking called it! Oh no! Has Osmogon left the chat or something? He has! Also, oh dear God, look at the artwork on this one.
The next page 14 or...
Yes, page 14, the first panel. Look at the artwork of the face. They gave another NPC face.
They gave up. Saying, nah, putting effort in the detail. Nah.
My God, the artwork.
Who the fuck does that? Nah, fuck that. Nah.
My God.
It's not like we're being paid to fucking draw shit. Nah.
I could goddamn draw better than this.
Problem is what we found inside the hollow projector.
Huh?
A transponder beacon. You've given the Jedi an exact location.
But wait a sec. He gave them his exact location by responding. This was established in the prequels. That if you respond to a hollow message or a hollow projector message like that, they know where you are, which is why they weren't responding to hollow projector messages in the Phantom Menace. So not only that, but Yoda didn't even need for him to respond to her to find out now because of the transponder beacon. Because
it is not enough.
And apparently he still has full control of that arm. Like, I have so many questions off the back.
Skier! I hear him attacked. Blast them to atoms. Tear them limb from limb.
Okay, so this is worse than the Hutt.
that is true.
This is worse.
Yep.
Because it's the Jedi who are just attacking. No, it's not even the fucking... It's not even the...
Court decision, Jedi fired first. Hutts did nothing wrong.
No, they were attacked first. They're totally in the right now. The Hutts have every right to attack the Jedi for this, because they had not opened fire. They were in the middle of talking. Yeah, it was aggressive. This is just because someone talks aggressively doesn't give you the right to attack them. Even if they are hinting at violence, until they are violent, or unless you are certain they are about to kill you, you cannot be the first to attack. You are in the wrong automatically.
How many mercs are on that thing?
Enough to start a war, and it's our job to stop it.
They didn't start the war, you dumbasses! You did!
Exactly. They might have been considering doing that, but you attacked first. So whether that was their plan or not, they didn't start anything. So bullshit.
The entire frontier is under attack by the Drengir, and neither of us can stop them on our own.
What are you suggesting? That we join forces? Preposterous. The 5 families will never condone it.
What? What? Yep. That's the most unhut thing of all time.
They won't condone us making the most strategically smart strategy. What? They're not the fucking Sith. They're gangsters. When you're under attack by an overwhelming monster, they still call the cops. They just hide all the illegal shit they're doing so they don't get in trouble too.
Also, once again, the artwork on this panel, you see what the background characters look like on that?
Yep. One of them's got a mouth.
A mouth with no eyes!
Sweet Jesus.
Why the hell would you draw a mouth with no eyes?
I have no earthly idea.
Buckets of blood is information. Let's find these Nihil and keep the...
So that's not a one-time thing. They're gonna keep that going. They're gonna keep reminding us of that dumb shit. Okay.
Let's find these Nihil and keep the Bright Jewel sector safe. Master Yoda gave me his pastries recipe, and I left them
What the?
Find these Nihil and keep the Bright Jewel sector safe.
Immediately, without any kind of transition.
Master Yoda gave me his pastries recipe, and I left them baking back on the base.
So you left the stove on. Great.
What? Where was? What? How did we get from? How do we get? Hey, this is our objective on this mission. Immediately, next fucking sentence, just stating a fact about he left food in the. What? What? I can't wrap my head around that Where? Why? Huh? I got nothing. Like, what the fuck is with that transition?
Just stay there, okay? Stay, or I'll blast you. I mean it. Begin recording message. Zeen, I don't know if you'll get this, but look. Meet me on the junk moon.
All times?
Yeah! What?
Prisoner in front of you. I got nothing. The stupidity that they just displayed.
The prisoner goes, hey, evil dude, can I get my freedom if I let you in on a little secret? This kid here just ratted you out. Can I get my freedom?
Wait, Jesus, this is the stupidest move I've ever seen from a character. I can't think of another stupider action right now. What the fuck? Hey, I got this prisoner held at gunpoint, but let me turn away and record something. Not even keeping my eye on the fucking bird. Genius. And on top of it, best case scenario, this prisoner now overhears you recording a message. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. It is, huh?
God,
The prisoner escaped while he was giving the message!
My eyes are rolling so goddamn hard. I'm looking at my brain. My eyes are asking my brain right now, hey, is that real? The information we just processed through you, is that legit? Brain's like, yep. Oh, is that why you're turning that sickly green color? Yep, I'm melting. This shit is so damn doomed to process, I'm turning into mush. That's what's going on in my head right now.
Please tell me that he did not let the prisoner escape. He let the prisoner escape!
He teleported, you know, he just instant transmissioned into the sun, solving the problem. Who would have thunk the prisoner would run away while you're distracted? It's like crazy.
I said stop. Zoom. So wait a sec. It gets even dumber. Oh
Shut the restraints off.
yes.
I gotta praise the bird lady for that one. Like,
That is
like this kid's so dumb, I'll just use his stray shot to get free.
How many? What this feels more like is some pen and paper game where the dude just keeps rolling ones. All right, I captured the prisoner. Okay, roll intelligence. I roll a 1. You decide to send a message out to that person here of all times, knowing that you fail to realize the prisoner might overhear you.
Now that you said it, yeah, it does feel like something straight out of like a D&D, like straight 1 critical fail roll. Sweet shit, this is painful.
Roll your perception check. 1. The prisoner escapes. Okay, I shoot at the prisoner. Roll. You roll a 1. You shoot the restraints off the prisoner.
Roll me dex check, is accuracy. 1. Brilliant. This is dreadful.
Oh, and he also, it gets better. He loses track of the prisoner, too, immediately after. He rolls another 1 and loses track of the prisoner that he just shot at. Gone again. Grr. What? Jedi! Wait, is that Zeen? No!
Whoa. Okay, hold on. So he's got a blast. So he's wielding a blaster strong enough to bring down an aircraft.
Yep.
Spacecraft.
Yep, a Jedi Starfighter of sorts, if you will.
With just a basic blaster, but
in one shot.
We've seen so far this kid has the accuracy of a blind man, and yet somehow he can reflexively Okay.
This is more of that pen and paper roleplay game moments. He's been rolling
20,
ones, and this time he rolled a 1, rolled a 20. But then he also did a perception check and noticed who he just shot down.
After the fact.
Actually, he rolled 2 perception checks. He failed the first one, thought it was Jedi, then he passed the second one, realized it was Zeen.
Brava.
Yep.
I can't tell. Krix, come in, Krix. This is the Eye. Krix, what's happening? I'm sending over coordinates. Meet there immediately. It's time to go. What are you doing? Help me. The fuck?
Yeah, he runs.
Wait, no, my the fuck at the moment is she said help me, but then she crawled out of the ship herself, and now she's kneeling. With that very dopey what the fuck is going on with her face?
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
It's just 2 white circles. Like,
yeah.
What's that?
She's been possessed.
What the fuck is going on?
That is the sector Zeen was in. Oh no! Where are you, Zeen? There! And there's Krix. Wait! She managed to get up and is now chasing him.
Yeah, so clearly she needed that help, right? They're both just as fucking stupid. For no reason, Krix is running away, and for unknown reasons, Zeen's chasing him. Like, the motivations they've established these characters with makes no sense. As it is. But they're not even following their own damn motivations. For no reason at all, Krix is just, fuck this shit, I'm out. And going to meet up with the bad guy. Why? Because you shot down your friend? So what? She's fine. Like, literally fine.
She's chasing you right now.
The hell? She wasn't even that mad, because she was like, you shot me. And then after that, she didn't say anything else. She just said, hey, you gonna help me? That's it. Krix.
Zeen,
What? Whoa, what?
Okay, did Osmogon? Yep. Good. Use your feelings of aggression let the hate flow through you. Osmogon says, I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna need a goddamn minute. My brain is short-circuiting from the stupidity.
They should be legally considered widespread torture porn.
Agreed. Agreed.
Oh, God, fuck me. Oh. I got fucking nothing. What the fuck is this shit?
Oh my god, look how evil she looks right there.
Yeah, I know.
Runs for his gun and tries to shoot at him.
Yeah?
Hey, wait. Are we supposed to think she's the good guy?
Apparently?
She force choked him, even though he had only run away from her after accidentally shutting her down, and is now ragingly trying to kill him.
Yep.
She's the bad guy here.
No one expects you not to feel the things you...
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me?
The Jedi...
No one expects you not to feel the things you feel. That's literally the Jedi Order. We expect you to not have emotions and not give in to them. That's exactly what they expect.
The Jedi have went. The Jedi have unironically went. Good. Let the hate flow through you. Remember the joke? Remember when I said that line, joking about Osmogon losing his shit before? The Jedi just did it for me. Well, I'm gonna try reading that again. I can't. Give me a moment.
Oh my god.
No one expects you not to feel the things you feel, Zeen, especially considering you wouldn't have gone through any training. It's what you do that matters most.
Oh my god.
Yes! Yes! Oh, congratulations, Zeen. You force-choked a kid. That was your best friend because you were angry at him. Yes, your actions are what matter the most.
Yes. Yes.
And you're up for the next line there, Osmogon.
I'm so angry right now. I'm so angry right now. Wait, aren't you voicing that guy?
Alright, I'll go ahead and voice him. And we can't train you to be a full Jedi, but we can help you focus your skills to use the Force for good. Alright,
okay. Processing. Okay, so they're not training her to be a Jedi, but they're gonna train her to use the Force. So that's worse?
Yep.
In every conceivable way, because not only are you not training her Jedi values, which, to be fair, I think are shit, but that being said, you're not even trying to train her to do what you deem is correct, but you're gonna... basically what you're doing is you're loading the gun, taking the safety off, and handing it to somebody.
Who's never shot a firearm
and you're
in
gonna
their life.
and you're gonna train them to be accurate with it, but you're not gonna train them with discipline, and you're not gonna train them.
Yeah, it's like saying, "Oh, that person that just flagged everyone on the range, perfectly fine."
That's worse. That's the thing.
Yes, it is. It gets
so
worse
much
the
worse.
more we read.
It's so much worse, because if they took her into the Order, at least there's something there. They're just arming the bomb.
I guess.
Oh
I guess
God.
The old man was right in one of the earlier issues. The Jedi are agents of chaos.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that notion. This is so bad.
This shit.
So bad.
The fucking Sith don't do shit like this.
This is
At least the Sith still train them. They train them to be evil, but at least they fucking train them in a particular code of conduct. An evil code, but a code of conduct nevertheless. Ugh. So this is what I managed to get through with regards to my everything wrong with Star Wars The High Republic video that I was making, and may still make, but honestly, it has been extremely painful to go through this again, so I might not finish it, but I did at least want to provide you guys with something of that, so here's, like I said, what I managed to get through. But I still believe this small fraction of the garbage writing found within The High Republic, and yes, this is indeed a small fraction of it. There is way more garbage writing within there, especially in terms of lore breaks. But I do believe even this small fraction of it that I have shown here is more than enough to encapsulate why everyone hates the High Republic. That said, if you do want to see me finish the video, feel free to let me know that you actually think it's worth finishing. It is honestly going to take a very long time to do so, however. And if you want to see things that the High Republic gets wrong, the rest of the things that the High Republic gets wrong, there is, for the record, already the livestream series that I have on it, where I've read through every single comic of the High Republic. But yeah, let me know what you guys think with regards to finishing this video off.